the class, the function. I will use the HTTP, this HTTP dot post, and I will say that this post will return an AP result, and I pass the parameter. The parameters are URL controller and param. The param that I can send to the API. Okay. The method post, if you see, will return an observable, as you can see here. For example, when you call https that post, if you see the documentation, you can see that this method will receive an URL and can receive some parameter, and then this method will return an observable. Okay, then we can return this because the function will return an observable. Okay, is solved. So for convention, the name of this type of function that will return an observable, you can add the character, this sign, okay, the dollar character, for example. This indicates that this is a function that will return an observable. Okay, is for convention only. You can delete it if you want, but the convention is add this sign. Okay, let's finish here.
No, Edgar.
Yes.
Why are we using dollar as a postfix?
It's by convention.
Didn't get it.
It's by convention, but you can delete it and it will work. Okay.
Okay, you are saying it's a convention.
Yes, it's only for say that this function will return an observable. Okay, it's only by convention. But
what it indicates actually, when we are using dollar as a prefix within any of the function, actually we are using query list as a function here, where we are passing number.
Yeah, Raghavan, can you repeat your question, please?
My question is simple. This, as Edgar said, this is just a convention. We can use dollar or don't use. There would be no error. I can understand. Okay. But as he said, it is a convention. So while looking at any of the code, and we see there is a dollar being used as a postfix, then what should I treat it? That would be an API calling, or what else?
No, like maybe it is indicating us that this is a normal function or it is an API function. And for the just 1 minute, for the segregation, for the easy understanding, we have.
No, so for API calling, it is a convention to use dollar. So we can easily understand that or differentiate. This is the API calling and this is the normal function.
This is not only for API call. You can use.
Yes, right. That's why I wanted to know.
Yes,
Edgar.
Next, we can use this in anything of the component that you have in your project. For example, I will call this in the child one component that we have in this part. Okay. Okay. I will implement the call from this part. The first step is to inject the service, the query service into my child component. Okay, this is through the constructor. Here we have one injection from the service communication. I add another API. Query service. I will call SRV query. Okay. Great. Next, I can add function here. For example, query list. This dot SRV query dot query list. Send the parameters. For example, here the base parameter. I will use this. For example, let URL this plus URL controller. Okay. I will say false. Okay, the parameter that I will send is the root for the controller. As you can see in my controller, the root is API S and the name of the controller. In this case is query list. Sorry, is query and then query list. Okay. Query. Okay. Query and next query list is the name of the method in the controller. Next, I need to send the information that I want to consult into the database. To do that, if you can see the method, it will receive an MDL param query. So we need to create a variable of this type. Okay. Give me a moment. Okay. To do that, I return to this part, to the function query list, and add a variable. Let, for example, param of the type of this param query, because I will configure this param, import this class. Remember that this class have this element: table name, array fields, array filter, etc. Okay. Table name equals. We need to add some table to do the exercise. I will add this table in a moment. For now, I will say the table name is, for example, persons. Okay. I suppose that we have a table named persons, and the field that I need to, or I want to consult, are right fields are
Edgar sir, I think you remove brackets. Sorry, equal to.
Okay. This is from here. Okay. The fields that I want to consult is, for example, ID and name. Okay. And I will add, for example, a filter. Array filter is it's an object filter, as you can see here. So,
Edgar sir,
it's an object with these fields. Okay.
I share one object. Can you please paste in this here?
Um,
Hello, Edgar sir.
yes.
Please check on chat. I share one object. Please use this object in your array filter.
Array filter. Omit.
Yeah, please check on chat. Zoom chat.
I don't understand.
What he is saying, he have given a message in the chat. Just open your chat. There is a message by Saurav in chat section. In Zoom chat. You got?
Let me complete the example.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I will add a filter to, for example, I want to consult the person who have the ID number 1, for example, and I add a filter here. The filter is an object. The object is an array. See? And the array have an object. The object of an array is field name. Will be, for example, ID. The operator of the I want to apply will be equals, and the value that I want the person who ID is equal 1, and finally the condition is and. This is for if you want to concat different filters. For now, I will only have a filter. Is all. Next, I will send this parameter to my function here. Sorry, is the param name. Next, in this part, we need to subscribe to the observable, because this is an will return an observable. As you can see here, we can return an observable of type API result. Okay, so when you subscribe, you can do this. For example, you'll receive data, or maybe result. This is a function, arrow function. This is an arrow function, and when you receive the response from the API, you can catch the information here. For now, I will print the result here. As you can see the result in the console. Bien. And delete all of these. Okay. And this all. Okay. Well, Now we need to call this query from